Hello everyone and welcome to Moonride. This is Dave Johnson. I'm channeling the man in the moon today. Today I'm going to ask about that white notebook. Kevin McCarthy maybe did something with it. By the way, I have been gone for a month. I didn't intend to skip all my readings for a month, but I was out of the country and not much internet. And a couple of bouts of deli belly have made this a little bit of a late video. I really do want to know about that notebook. I just get a feeling that it's really important. So here's McCarthy, and this is what I keep seeing for him. He is in a place that looks like his house. I'm not sure because, it kind of looks old-fashioned and homey, which is a little bit like, somebody who has a really nice office in the White House. But I see him going from a sort of, table going towards the fireplace. And he takes out a bunch of pages from that notebook. And this is a white binder that has all that information in it and has really significant information like sources and methods. So he's taking those, and most of these papers, maybe, I don't know, 3/5, he's gonna just directly burn. And he's just directly burning them. Let's see why. Part of it is he's just angry. And he's angry. And he's not just angry that he got himself in this situation. He's angry at Trump. He's angry at everyone. Some of these people, they're like petulant children. They'll never admit that they are wrong. They are entitled and spoiled. And that's who he is. He's just spoiled. He doesn't care about others. He doesn't care about the country. He's just burning it because of his own feelings of collective rage and what he thinks is just unfair. He's angry. He's even angry at the Republican Party for not supporting him in this action of burning. Is there any other reason why burn 3/5? So 3/5 of this document of the notebook, 3/5 of them incriminates him in some way. So the rest of it, he thinks he can hold on to, or at least he used to think that he could hold on to that section of the notebook because he will, with that section, he's somehow going to prove himself right, or makes him look good. It's just ironic. It's just an extremely stupid thing to do. There's copies of this book elsewhere. It's not like he's destroying the only copy. It's just that he wants the sections. He wanted to save the sections that make him look good, but he didn't want to save them together with the sections that don't. And that way he could take these sections and he could, feed them to some media and it would come back and make him look good. And that's why he thought he would save just a few of them, because he could, put it on WikiLeaks or something like that and make it look different than it is. It was his own version of blackmail too, just as Trump used the documents that he stole to blackmail others, United States, etc., into complying with what they want. He was also going to sort of use this as blackmail, but also more even materials that he could use to sort of defend himself. And he could secretly put them out there in the media and pretend that he didn't know how he got there. He did think about what he was releasing and consider whether it was information that would leak secrets about America too. So he kind of did a hodgepodge of, well, I'll give him this information. It doesn't tell too many secrets, but this portion there are secrets and it doesn't look good for me, so I'll get rid of that. So there was this kind of consideration which makes him feel like he's on the up and up. But his real motivation was to secretly release those documents to some media outlet, and then he could claim innocence. Oh, where'd that come from? But sure, it exonerates me. Here's the expression: did Trump know he was doing that? aha, Trump did not know he was doing that. And Trump is angry. It's kind of like Trump saying, only I get to steal documents, only I get to blackmail US government, only I get to sell secrets. And, part of the information that McCarthy took is, part of that information is also blackmail on Trump. So he could use this in a bunch of different ways. So whoever talks, especially if in the Trump camp, then Kevin McCarthy has something that he can release on Trump. So there's almost like two sections. One makes McCarthy look good, and one makes Trump look bad. And Trump, knowing that he has that information, was supposed to help to make sure that Trump wouldn't finger him. All right, so now the question is, will there be consequences? One consequence is that Kevin McCarthy is terrified. He is really freaking out about the last amount of material. And I thought for sure he'd be burning that. But I think he's basically buried it in some garden somewhere where he's sure nobody's ever going to find it again. It's not that he is more afraid of Trump than he is of getting caught with that material. So if Trump thinks he has the material, then he's got something on Trump. See what I mean? So he does still have, it's almost like a thin set of papers. I think he probably reduced it to the minimum of stuff that incriminates Trump. And again, this is just so that he could release it against Trump. What will happen to him, though? There's some serious consequences for McCarthy. I mean, he does face jail time. I am seeing a jail. Sometimes the door's open, sometimes it closes. It could even be that he's, just afraid of the potential of jail time. And this will make him say things that he wouldn't have said otherwise. So I see him sitting in a witness stand. He's really sweating. And he doesn't have the following that Trump does. There's not a bunch of people that are just going to deny. So he will really face consequences. And then my next question is he going to tell the truth about Trump? He is so red like now. He looks like he's going to explode in embarrassment or rage, that he is looking like he's going to start talking about Trump. I don't know if he's got much choice just to keep himself out of jail. He might have to really go all the way to sort of, say the truth about what Trump did. He's afraid to do that. He knows that there's going to be serious death threats. He's going to have trouble getting a job right now. He's thinking of how he's going to protect himself, physically protect himself for the rest of his life. And so it's a choice. You can either, sort of try to disappear and go through the rest of your life unemployed, facing these death threats, or you can go to prison. This is the choice before him. But he has finally reached a point where he is actually angry. He is angry at the whole body of Republican people that ousted him. He is angry at Trump. It's sort of a suppressed anger. It's like the anger that someone has against a father who is totally unethical, but against whom they have no power. That's Trump, right? So these people are driven by fears, and they're driven by self-interest. One thing I hope we all notice is that, people really do pay a price for this. There may not pay a price such that we collectively see it, but there's a price for them at an internal level just because of the difficulties that he has gone through. He tried to walk the line between the truth and lies, and this is the consequence that he has. He is ruined effectively, and he may go to jail. So take heart for those of us who make good decisions and think about others instead of just ourselves. It's a fine lesson. Thanks so much for watching.